This is being recorded.
Okay, welcome to Abs and Assets. So we'll be doing a little bit of glute work mixed with some core work. So we'll go ahead and get started. These are kind of more warm-up exercises anyway, so we won't need to do any sort of crazy warm-up to get us started. But we will start with laying on our backs and getting through just some plain glute bridges. So we're gonna be here. Feel free to weight them, add bands, whatever you would like to do to make them harder. We're just gonna bring those hips up off the ground and then right back down. So we're gonna stay with the feet just flat for now. We will be switching that up as we go. Just a few more, just normal bridges like this. Good. Let's go for 3, 2, and 1. Good. Go ahead and straighten out those legs. Let's warm up that core just a little bit. Hands behind our heads. We're just going to crunch up with straight legs here. It's not going to feel like you're doing much, but we're really working that upper core area. Find that spot on the ceiling. Make sure your nose is going up towards that. Good. And let's go for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Roll on up one vertebrae at a time. Reach to the front. Let's get into some harder glute stuff here in the back. Now, if you do have weights, also my cat Oliver might make an appearance or two. If you have weights, feel free to use them. You can place them in the back parts of the knees while we do these exercises. But if you don't want to, you can just stay right here with me. We're going to be on all fours. Leg is going to be out straight. Move up just a little bit so you can see my full leg. There we go. We're just going to start by lifting and lowering the leg all the way up, all the way down. Right here. Now, I will say we will be here for a hot minute, so feel free to take your time. If you need to bring that leg down to give it like a small rest, feel free to do so. It's going to be in a consistent motion. So make sure you're breathing. Let's stay here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold that leg up. We're going to pulse just like that. Pulsing and pulsing. Good. Good. He found his very loud ball toy, so I do apologize. Keep pressing for 3, 2, 1. Good. Bring that knee in. We're just going to lift to the side. Now, when I'm lifting, my hips are not tilting, so make sure that they're staying nice and square. I'm just coming here and lifting and lowering. Lifting and lowering. Again, if you want to band these, place the band right across the thigh. And lift. And lift. Good. And we're sticking with that same leg. So you are not going crazy. We haven't switched yet. Squeeze through those side glutes and those hip flexors here for 3, 2, and 1. Good. Mini child's pose just to stretch out those hips. We're going to go to the other side. All I'm going to do is turn my body. Feel free to stay the way that you are. We're going to be here. Leg goes straight out. We're going to lift and lower. And so my foot is just hovering over the floor. I'm not actually bringing it down to rest. I'm squeezing through the glutes. It's like pets know when you're supposed to be working. Make sure we're squeezing through those glutes still. Those hips are staying square. So we're not leaning more to one side than the other. Your arms should feel like they have equal weight on them. Let's go for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it up there. It's just a little tiny pulse. And pulse. So it's a very small movement. It could be as quick or as fast as you want. Just make sure that it's still controlled. Isn't that right? Nice controlled legs, Oliver. All right. Give me 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Bring that knee in. Move your cats if they're going to get hit. See what they're like. All right. Bring it here. We're going to lift up to the side. And lift, lift. Again, we're sticking with that same leg. My hips are not tilting. They're not moving. They're staying nice and squared as I lift the leg. Let's stay here for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Mini child's pose. Stretch out those hips a little bit, lean from side to side. And we're going to flip over to our backs to get through the rest of core today. Hopefully he stays over here. He really likes it when I do core work. All right, so we're going to bring our knees to tabletop. Hands will go back behind our head. We're going to extend one leg out. If that is a lot, you may tap the toe down. So you may bring it here, or if you want a challenge, bring it here. You could do a mix of both. You can start with one and end with one. Whatever floats your boat and gets the job done for you. Good. So we're going to go through a couple rounds of this. These exercises here, we got about 4 exercises. We'll go through about 3 rounds of them. Time permitting. Give me 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. I want you to bring one leg out. One leg can stay up. Opposite arm. So if my right leg's down, my left leg is my left leg. If my right leg is down, my left arm is going up. I'm bringing that arm to reach to the leg here. You can place the hand behind the head here as well, and lift, and then lower. Lift and then lower. Good. And I'm bringing those shoulders up off the floor as well as the leg. So I'm not staying down and just reaching. I'm actually lifting up and lowering, lifting up and lowering. Good. We are almost there. My foot is not a toy. Give me 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. We're just going to switch sides. So one leg's going to stay up, one leg's going to go out. Opposite arm to opposite leg. Ready, and go. Good. Make sure you are squeezing through those legs, through that core. So you want to make sure you're working that lower core and upper core right here to pull them together. Good. Good, good, good. We're almost there for this round. Keep it up. We got 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. All right, make sure you're breathing. Take a nice deep breath. We're going to go into some reverse crunches. Now, there's 2 ways that we can do this, and there's 2 ways that you can do it. So I'll demonstrate both real fast. If you bring your hips up on your hands and then your knees to tabletop, you can lift from here and just do just a lower ab crunch. Or if you want to add just a little extra to it, make it a little spicy, if you will, you can lift up, straighten the legs out, and then lift up again. So you can come either way and go ahead and begin. Make sure you're squeezing through that lower core to bring those legs back in. Because if you're using your legs to bring yourself back in, you're not really working that lower core. You're just working legs at that point. So try to think of your lower abs working, especially if you're extending those legs out. Also make sure that those hips are staying on the ground if your legs are out versus up in the air for the reverse crunch for 3, 2, and 1. Good. Hopefully you're feeling okay. We're going to go through a couple more rounds and then we'll be done. So hands behind the head. Same thing as the first time. Legs are at the tabletop. We're extending one leg, extending the other, or bringing it to a tap here. So either way, with the tap or the extension, you're going to feel it in your core. You should at least feel it in your lower core still. If you are not, make sure that that lower back is staying on the ground. If you start to feel your back arch in any sort of way, try to press those hips back down into the mat or into your floor. Just keep it going for 3, 2, and 1. Good. One leg goes straight. He's still there, so we'll see if he starts to use it as a toy. One arm goes up. Make them touch. Ready, and go. This is Oliver's favorite one to end up playing with my leg because I keep moving it up and down. He thinks it's a toy, so he thinks we're playing. Crazy cat. Keep it up. We're almost there. Give me 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. We're just going to switch sides. All right. Nope. Switch sides. I'm going to stop a cat from. Wow, this is the most chaotic one to try to film. All right, guys. Hi. There we go. Working from home is really gave us a lot of entertainment. All right, keep it up. We're almost there. Give me 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. It was my fault for using his favorite chair. All right, we got those reverse crunches again. So hands go underneath the bum. We're going to lift up and out. Remember, you could always just go up, just like this, or straight out. Make sure that back is staying on your mat or pressed into your hands. Give me 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. He is on a whole nother level today. Goodness. All right. Same thing one last time. We got those dead bug crunches. I call them starfish crunches, and then our reverse crunches. So let's get this last round in nice and quick before my cat loses his mind and keeps trying to get to the camera. I think he's upset. He hasn't had breakfast yet today, but he eats when I eat, so he's fine. Make sure you're extending those legs out all the way. Again, you can bring it to a tap as well. You should be feeling this in the lower core. Please let me know at the end of class if you are not feeling it in your lower core. We can talk about some techniques that would help with that. Let's go for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Make sure you got an even on both sides. That was the last time we're doing that one. One leg goes out, one leg stays in, opposite arm to opposite leg. Ready, and go. And again, we're using that lower core to pull that leg up. We're using the upper core to get the shoulders up off that mat. Get that head up. Let's go for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Let's very carefully and quickly switch. Ready, and go. Make sure you're breathing. Don't hold your breath during core work. That breathing will really help you. Good. Let's keep it up. We're almost here. Give me 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. All right, reverse crunches. Ready, and go. Last time here. We gotta finish up while he's distracted. He's not always a problem child. He'll be fine in future classes. Good. Extending those legs out, lifting them up into the air, getting that butt up off your hands or off the mat. We got 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Awesome. We're just going to flip it over. Just stretch out into a nice cobra pose. And you may do whatever other stretches you would like to do. Of course, when class is gone, he disappears. But that was core class today, and we'll be back next Tuesday. We might end up extending this class to a 30-minute class. We just kind of wanted to gauge experience with it right now. But yeah, so I'll go ahead and stop recording, and then feel free to unmute yourself if you would like.